Welcome to this 2-minute sales tip with Tim. Today, I want to talk about prospecting and a very important part of prospecting, knowing how and when to follow up. You know, the reps that I know that are really good at new business development, they have mastered the art of knowing how to follow up. You know, the funny thing is most salespeople don't realize that in new business opportunities today, most deals are going to happen after 5 failed attempts to connect. 5 failed attempts. Because in today's crazy, nutty, busy world, your prospects are busy, and unless what you're offering is in the middle of their radar, they're probably not going to pay attention to you unless you've made multiple attempts. So 5 failed attempts before most prospects are going to be willing to move forward with you. Now contrast that with other reports out there that state that most salespeople give up after just 3 failed attempts. And I totally understand that. Who needs the rejection? After 3 failed attempts, it's really, really tempting just to pack your bags and move on. Here's my tip for you today. You can never assume no until you know. So I'm not giving you license to just start following up willy-nilly. That wouldn't be correct. That wouldn't be professional. But here's what I want you to do is I want you to put together a follow-up plan, a follow-up campaign. And when we look at the art of follow-up, there's 2 primary components we need to be aware of. The first component is our follow-up messages, and the second component is our follow-up mediums. Now, when we look at follow-up messages, ladies and gentlemen, most follow-up messages today are weak, tired, and a little bit pathetic. Hey, Bob, it's Tim. I'm checking in with you. Hey, Bob, wanted to make sure you got my proposal. Hey, I'm sending you this email today to see if you have any questions for me. Those types of messages really don't have any value. They don't add any kind of insightful fun. And they just make you sound like everybody else that's out there. So think about your follow-up messages. But the low-hanging fruit, the thing that is so easy to start changing and start seeing results from today is your follow-up mediums. What do I mean by mediums? When you look at salespeople today, they use 2 primary mediums to try to follow up with prospects. The first medium is they use the phone. And you know what? I love using the phone. It's fast, it's convenient, and it's easy to do. But here's the challenge. If I'm trying to connect with somebody I don't know, I'm trying to connect with somebody I don't have a reputation with, and they see my number on their caller ID, odds are they're probably just going to let it roll in a voicemail. All right? Have you ever listened to one of your voicemail messages? I mean, would you call yourself back? So leaving a clear, concise, and compelling voicemail message is not an easy thing to do. So I'm not saying don't use the phone, just be wary of limiting yourself to just the phone. The second medium that I see salespeople use a lot of is email. I love to use email. Again, it's very convenient. It's right there. The challenge, there's way too much of it. I have a hard time keeping up with email with the people I have a relationship with. I have a hard time replying to all the emails I want to reply to, let alone solicitations from people I don't have a relationship with. So again, I'm not saying forget phone, forget email. I'm just saying look at how you follow up today. And if you're limiting yourself to those 2 mediums, just email and phone, I think you're leaving it to chance. So get out there, make those 5 touches, vary up your mediums, and make sure you're leaving a creative and valuable message. My name is Tim Wackel. Thanks for watching.